Before we begin, I'd like to give a shout out to our friend BigDaddy Blaze who requested this review. He has his own channel where he reviews the only thing that's as important as movies. Beer. Seriously though guys, he's a really funny and charismatic dude and you should definitely check out his channel. We'll leave a link in the description below. Anyway, sit back, relax, and enjoy. We have been blessed with many critically acclaimed sitcoms. Friends, The Office, Simpsons, How I Met Your Mother, the list goes on. And while I do enjoy many of them, one has stuck with me in particular, That 70s Show. So, what's so good about it? At first glance, That 70s Show appears as nothing special. The premise is literally what teenagers did during the 70s, and features a coming-of-age arc as well. But look at other sitcoms, most don't have a profound narrative. Take Friends. Arguably the greatest sitcom ever. All it's about is a group of friends in New York. That's it. No, what really makes a great sitcom, in my opinion, is the characters. Every character is written perfectly for the show. They may appear stereotypical at first, but the more you watch them, the more you realize that that statement couldn't be further from the truth. Take for example Eric. He gives the impression of a pathetic coward, and yet manages to be the bravest at the hardest of times. This is shown through one simple concept. Actions speak louder than words, which also allowed the writers to create hilarious dialogue and keep the audience emotionally attached. And this is also something that most bad sitcoms forget.
See there? See, Ella? All that breast milk, all that nurturing, all that babying you was doing, I told you. Now you got the boy, you killing this baby every time you bathe him.
However, That 70s Show isn't perfect. Around the second half of season 6, the show starts to take a bit of a dive. And the final season, season 8, is almost unbearable to watch. The humor and emotion just seem to disappear. Much like the happiness in my soul every time I look at our YouTube views. Like I said before, sitcoms need great characters, and this falls on the actor who can either breathe life into them or erase any glimmer of hope the writer may have intended for them. That 70s Show didn't have the most talented actors. But like Schwarzenegger and the Terminator, they, for the most part, fit their roles perfectly. Take Kurtwood Smith. Personally, I'm not a fan of his other work. On the other hand, he made Red Foreman one of my favorite characters ever. Another example would be Wilmer Valderrama, portraying Fez. I don't think I've ever laughed as hard at a sitcom character before, but if you look at his other work, you can see that he isn't that good. However, one cast member was completely void of talent. Laura Prepon, who plays Donna, contends for my least favorite actress of all time. Sometimes, I wonder if she was walking through and accidentally stumbled onto set. But then I remember, she was there for 8 seasons. Someone seriously needs to end this girl's career for the sake of... Did I say no talent? I spoke too soon. That girl has got talent. The 70s were a time like no other. Led Zeppelin, Vietnam, Star Wars. The world itself was experiencing its own cultural revolution. And those working on That 70s Show had the job of making it feel authentic to that period. And while this was accomplished, nothing stood out. The set, the wardrobe, and the music all worked well with the show, but just barely. Not to mention that the DVD quality hasn't aged well at all. However, all of these negative features are more likely due to low production costs than anything else. All in all, That 70s Show is a really good sitcom, and although it looks like something that shouldn't work, it does. If it had only ended 2 seasons earlier, it may have even been one of the greats. That 70s Show gets a 7 out of 10. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, a comment, or subscribe to our channel. And also, what's your favorite sitcom of all time? Let me know in the comments below.